Well, this is just going to be a quick video about a Dakota Digital dash, the one that I bought. This is for a +67 Mustang. The one that I bought is a analog, old style analog. You see that old style analog gauge, but it's got the carbon fiber backing, and they go into stock or reproduction bezel. Yeah, and they have digital components there, and their odometer and warning lights and brakes and stuff, or gear and stuff like that if you want to set it up that way. Kit's pretty straightforward, has really good instructions. Came with all the sending units and the wiring harnesses, the control box, and all the gauges. I just bought a Scott Drake bezel, and then it comes with all the hardware for bolting it in, and then you wire it together. So I'll finish up. This is the backing plate with the blinkers. I'll finish up installing it and show you the finished product. Alright, so a couple things I noticed right off the bat is the screws are supposed to go in this slot right here, and it's supposed to allow for adjustment just a little bit, like it did here, 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 here. But the end gauges in here missed the slot. It didn't line up with it properly. As a result, it looks like the gauges are just a little bit crooked. It's hard to really tell on the camera, but that's what it looks like. Just barely. It might not matter. The other thing I didn't really like is these washers are internal tooth, and they're not quite big enough for the holes. As you see, if you set one on there, it almost falls in. Well, that one did. So if it gets a little bit crooked on the head of the screw, it gets in there crooked and messes stuff up. Like you can see right there, it's not even touching, it's falling in the slot. So I mean, if you wanted to be overly critical, that would be one thing that I would say is not really great. They could have used a little bit better washers, maybe even some external tooth, or a flat washer and a lock washer, something like that. Alright, well, I didn't really plan well for this. I should have bought a brand new switch just because it's a new dash and it's going in a new freshly built car. There's the car, by the way, '67 with Blue Flame, the new Blue Flame tricolor that Ford has, or newer I should say. Anyway, I hit it with some electrical cleaner, and the old switch sounds like it's working pretty good. So I'm going to go with that. It's pretty easy to change out if not. And I hit it with some quadruple aught steel wool. I don't know if you can see that. It cleaned up the chrome pretty good, especially what you can see. So we'll go with that. I just wanted to show you the car that the dash is going in, why I went with the carbon fiber and the blue. The wheels are temporary, they're just for rollers, but it's the blue Ford Flame. I think it came out in like 15 or something like that on the trucks mostly. But we've got a fuel injected 5-liter out of a '96 all-wheel drive Explorer. It was EEC5. It's converted now to EEC4. Still have the wiring and doing stuff to it, but Ford has that cool factory wiring harness that makes it really easy. Then we went with full-length headers, but they're ceramic coated, T5, and we'll have to put the sending unit in this guy that'll give me my speed control for the Dakota Digital, which is kind of cool. We ran return line, fuel and supply and return, because it's fuel injected, so it's not a deadhead system. And this is a 8.8 with disc brakes. Goes in there pretty easy. Just got a weld new purchase. I got some more cleanup welding to do on that, but it's just kind of boogered in there right now. Anyway, 8.8 posi. I think it's a 373 out of a '98 Explorer, I think. Explorers are really neat. They're almost the same size as these things. Well, anyway, it's hard to see on the phone because there's not much of a wide view, but yeah, just thought I'd show you we did go with a cowl hood. You can't see it. Went with a cowl hood because it looks cool, and I wasn't sure if the intake would work. Well, it's filthy, but it's been in the garage. But you see the cowl hood. It's fiberglass. Everything else on it on the car is steel. But inside, nice thing about fiberglass is you don't need hinge springs. So to convert this guy, we use the same intake and upper, but then put some EEC4 stuff on it. So this is EEC5, this is EEC4, and this is EEC5, so it's got the bigger throttle body. And like I say, I just got some stuff kind of mocked in right now, but it's right at the edge of, see the fuel lines right at the edge of going in. It's really close. Thought you'd want to see the car that the dash is going in, but yeah, good. It looks like a lot more work than there is. All the other little parts on the front are painted and ready to bolt on. It's just taking time to put them together and aligning everything and the right gaskets and stuff. That's not the radiator we're using. It's got the ins and outs on the wrong side, but had to cut a couple of clearance holes for the T5 to fit. But other than that, with the tubular cross member, it fits in there really nicely. And you can see the dash has got some rust and stuff on it. So we're going to paint this to match the car, because we got some overspray. I think it's on this door too. We got some overspray on the driver's side door, so we're going to have to do some cleanup work. So we're going to paint the dash, and then I got some carbon fiber wrap, and we're going to wrap over the paint, so if it doesn't turn out good, we'll just take the wrap off and we'll have the paint. But the dash should match, you know, kind of set off the carbon fiber dash with the instrument cluster, and then the blue hopefully will match. And then we're doing Sport, I think it's called Sport, the TMI Sport series. So it's got blue, black suede centered seats with blue stitching. That's kind of what the look we're going for. Just a little bit of rust on mud, but not much. Not over the top, I hope. Not much of an over the top kind of guy. Anyway, thought you'd want to see the car that the dash is being built for, or the instrument cluster, sorry. And yeah. Well, here's the finished product, and it looks pretty good, I think. I think it's going to be really sweet installed. Carbon fiber on the back. You see the gauge there, it's pretty nice. Looks good. And the back, pretty clean installation. Ribbon cables just tie together. These are for the signals, which go to the control box when it gets installed. So these wires just go to the control box, or you can wire it, you ground one side and wire it to your actual blinker according to the instructions, and that'll determine whether the stock blinker is used, or the how does it say that? It says something about return signals. Yeah, your original turn wire. So there might be some signals down here for turning, you know, left and right. I'm not sure. Or you can use these if you wire it independent of the box. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet. So anyway, on the back side again. Here everything's linked together. This wire just connects these two guys, and then got the original wiper switch. And the rest of the materials up here are just for the actual install in the car, which I'm not going to do just yet because the dash isn't quite ready for that. Yeah. So here's the last look at it. Hard to see with the reflection, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Only those couple little issues that I had, and other than that, it's pretty cool. All right. Well, thanks for checking out this video. I know it's a short one, but I like it.